Hi, I'm Lucille. I've been working as a senior software architect at Data Tech Solutions for 6 years, and 3 months ago, I pitched what I knew would be the biggest project of my career, a revolutionary data analytics platform that could transform how mid-sized companies track their market performance. My boss, Martin Crawford, practically jumped out of his chair when I presented the prototype. "Lucille, this is incredible," Martin said, leaning forward across his desk. "This is your baby. You'll get full recognition when we launch." "I'd like that in writing," I said, half joking. Martin laughed. "Come on, Lucille. After 6 years, you don't trust me?" I should have pushed harder. 3 months of 16-hour days followed. My colleague Jennifer watched me burn out slowly. "Lucy, you look terrible," she said one Tuesday, dropping a coffee on my desk. "When's the last time you went home before midnight?" "I don't remember," I admitted, rubbing my eyes. "But we're so close, Jen. 2 more weeks and the beta launches. Martin better be paying you overtime. He promised a bonus. A big one." I pulled up my project files. "Plus, this is portfolio material. Game-changing stuff." Jennifer frowned. "Just be careful. Martin's been acting weird lately." "Weird how?" "Closed-door meetings. Lots of calls with the CEO. And yesterday I saw him walking the new hire, Derek, through something on your floor." She paused. "Derek from marketing. Why would he need to see your project?" My stomach tightened. "Probably just showing off. Martin loves impressing people." "Maybe." Jennifer didn't sound convinced. That Friday afternoon, everything crashed down. Martin called me into his office at 4 p.m. His assistant, Patricia, gave me a sympathetic look as I walked past. "Sit down, Lucille," Martin said, not meeting my eyes. "What's going on? Is there a problem with the platform?" "The platform is fine. Perfect, actually." He slid a folder across his desk. "This is a termination notice. We're letting you go, effective 2 weeks from today." The room tilted. "What? You're firing me?" "It's not personal. Budget cuts. The board decided to restructure and, unfortunately—" "Budget cuts?" I nearly shouted. "Martin, I just brought in the biggest project this company has ever seen." "And we appreciate that, really." His voice was calm, practiced. "But the decision is final." "This is insane. Who's going to finish the platform?" Martin shifted in his chair. "Derek will be taking over as lead. He's been shadowing the project, getting up to speed." My blood turned cold. "Derek? He's been here 3 months. He doesn't know anything about the architecture, the code base, Which is why we need you to finish it before you leave," Martin interrupted. 2 weeks is enough time to complete the beta and document everything for transition. "You want me to finish my project after firing me?" "It's not your project, Lucille. It's Data Tech's project. You signed an employment agreement. Everything you create here belongs to the company." He tapped the folder. "It's all in there. And yes, we expect you to complete your assigned work through your last day. That's standard." I stood up, shaking. "This is theft. You're stealing my work." "I'd be very careful about what accusations you make," Martin said coldly. "You're still an employee for 2 more weeks, and I can make this termination immediate if you prefer. Who else knows about this?" "That's not your concern. Now, I suggest you get back to work. The beta launch is scheduled for next Friday, and we're counting on you to deliver." He opened his laptop, dismissing me. "Oh, and Lucille? Clean out your personal items this weekend? You'll only have access to project files going forward." I walked out in a daze. Jennifer intercepted me at my desk. "Lucy, you're white as a sheet. What happened?" "He fired me," I whispered. "He fired me and he wants me to finish the platform so Derek can take credit." "He what?" Jennifer pulled me into an empty conference room. "Start from the beginning," she demanded. "Everything Martin said." I repeated the conversation, my voice shaking. Jennifer paced the room. "This is fraud, Lucy. He's stealing your intellectual property. He says it belongs to Data Tech because I'm an employee. We need to talk to Marcus in legal," Jennifer said firmly. "Right now." We found Marcus Yates, Data Tech's corporate counsel, in his office. "Marcus, We need your advice, Jennifer said. If an employee creates a major project and then gets fired, who owns the work? Marcus leaned back, studying us. The company. Unless there's a specific agreement stating otherwise. Why? Martin just fired Lucille, but he wants her to finish her platform before she leaves. Marcus's expression darkened. He did what? When did this happen? 20 minutes ago, I said quietly. He's putting Derek in charge after I'm gone. Derek Chen? From marketing? Marcus frowned. Lucille, how much documentation did you keep? Emails, early drafts, development notes? Everything. I'm meticulous about documentation. Good. Don't delete anything. Forward everything to your personal email tonight. Marcus pulled up his calendar. You said the beta launches next Friday? That's what Martin scheduled. I'm looking at our budget reports. No restructuring was approved. No layoffs were authorized by the board. He looked up sharply. Did Martin give you anything in writing? A termination letter. It's in my desk. Get it. Bring it to me Monday morning. Marcus stood. And Lucille, don't finish that project. What? But he threatened to... Empty threats. If he fires you immediately, he has no leverage. He needs you. Marcus crossed his arms. This is a negotiation now. We left Marcus's office. Patricia was waiting at my desk, wringing her hands. Lucille, I'm so sorry, Patricia said. I had to schedule your termination meeting. It's not your fault. It's not right, though. She looked around nervously. I've been Martin's assistant for 8 years. He's been meeting with the CEO every day this week. And yesterday, I overheard him on the phone talking about securing the asset and removing obstacles. I think he meant you, Lucille. He planned this. I think so. Derek has been in Martin's office 3 times this week. They've been going through your project files together. Derek himself appeared, walking toward us with a confident smile. Hey, Lucille. Just wanted to say no hard feelings about the transition, right? He extended his hand. Martin says you're going to bring me up to speed on the platform. Super excited to take it to the next level. I stared at his hand. You're excited to steal my work? Derek's smile faltered. Whoa, that's harsh. I'm not stealing anything. This is just business. Business? Jennifer stepped forward. She created this from scratch, and you're swooping in to take credit. Look, I didn't make the decision. Martin did. Derek shrugged. And honestly, maybe fresh eyes are what the project needs. Problems? I nearly shouted. There are no problems. The platform is revolutionary. Hey, calm down. Derek held up his hands. So, Monday, we start the knowledge transfer? No, I said quietly. No? No knowledge transfer, no training, no cooperation. I met his eyes. You want my project? Figure it out yourself. Derek's friendly mask slipped. Martin's not gonna like that. Then Martin can call me himself. I sat down at my desk. Now, if you'll excuse me, Derek, I have work to do. Jennifer squeezed my shoulder. Monday morning, we fight back. Monday morning, Marcus's office was crowded. Besides Marcus, Jennifer, and myself, Patricia had agreed to come as a witness. I spread documentation across Marcus's desk. This is comprehensive, Marcus said. Lucille, did Martin contribute anything substantive to this project? He approved the budget. That's it. And Patricia, you're willing to testify that Martin began training Derek before Lucille was informed of her termination? Patricia nodded. Yes, 3 weeks ago. That establishes premeditation. Marcus pulled up an email. Martin sent a company-wide announcement about Derek leading our revolutionary platform project. No mention of you, Lucille. He erased me, I whispered. He tried to. Marcus stood. We're confronting Martin together. I'm bringing this to HR and the CEO. We filed into Martin's office. He looked up, surprised. Marcus, what's this about? We need to talk about Lucille's termination, Marcus said flatly. Martin's jaw tightened. That's a personnel matter, not your concern. Actually, it's exactly my concern, especially when it involves potential fraud. Fraud? Martin laughed. That's ridiculous. I followed company policy. Did you? Marcus dropped a folder on Martin's desk. I've reviewed the paperwork. No board approval, no documented performance issues, no restructuring plan. I have authority to make hiring and firing decisions. For budget reasons, you need board approval for senior employees? Marcus leaned forward. So why don't you tell us the real reason? I don't have to explain my decisions to you. Then explain it to the CEO. I've already scheduled a meeting for this afternoon. Martin's face went pale. You had no right to... You're jeopardizing this company. Marcus pulled out another document. This email where you promised Derek full credit for the platform? That's evidence of intentional misrepresentation. Derek is taking over the project. That's his credit to earn. By completing work Lucille already did? Jennifer interjected. That's theft. Martin stood abruptly. I don't have to listen to this. Lucille is terminated. Derek is the new lead. End of discussion. Sit down, Martin, Marcus said coldly. We're not done. This meeting is over. All of you, out. Then we'll have this conversation with the CEO right now. Martin's composure cracked. Wait. He sank back. What do you want? The truth, I said. Why are you doing this? Martin was silent. Then, the CEO promised me a VP position if I could deliver a game-changing project by Q2. Your platform is that project. But when I presented it, he asked why a senior architect should get credit when I'm the department head. So you decided to erase me completely? My voice shook. 6 months of my life, Martin. 16-hour days. And you'll be compensated. Your severance package. I don't want severance. I want what I earned. Recognition. Credit. My name on my work. The company owns the work, Lucille. Actually, you're breaking several laws, Marcus interjected. Wrongful termination? Fraud? Misrepresentation? You can't. She signed away those rights. We'll let a judge decide. Or you can make this right. Right now. I can't give her the project back. The CEO already approved Derek as lead. Then you're choosing litigation, Marcus said. This meeting is over. We stood to leave, but Martin called out, Wait, what if there's a compromise? No compromises, I said firmly. I want my project, or I want justice. Those are your options. Martin's face twisted with rage. He slammed his fist on the desk. You ungrateful. After everything I've done for you. Without me, you'd have no platform. I shot back. No promotion, no VP position. You think you can threaten me? Martin stood, advancing. I'll bury you, Lucille. I'll make sure no tech company in this city ever hires you. Martin, that's enough, Marcus warned. But Martin kept coming. You want to take me on? I'll make your life hell. Martin! Patricia screamed. He grabbed my arm, squeezing hard. You're going to finish that platform, or I swear! Marcus and Jennifer pulled him back as Patricia called security. Martin struggled, shouting threats, until 2 guards arrived and restrained him. You're fired, Lucille. Fired. Effective immediately. Martin screamed as security escorted him out. My arm throbbed where he'd grabbed me. Are you okay? Jennifer asked. That's going to bruise. Marcus was already on his phone. I need to report a workplace assault. The police arrived quickly. Officer Sandra Morrison took my statement while her partner photographed my bruised arm. Miss Reynolds, did Mr. Crawford make specific threats? He said he'd destroy my career and make my life hell. I pulled up my phone. I recorded the whole meeting. That recording is evidence. Please send it to this email. Patricia and Jennifer gave statements. Marcus provided documentation of harassment policies Martin violated. We'll be charging Mr. Crawford with assault and battery, Officer Morrison said. Given the workplace context and recorded threats, the DA will likely add harassment charges. The CEO, Robert Hartley, wanted to meet immediately. He looked exhausted. Miss Reynolds, I owe you an apology, he began. I had no idea what Martin was planning. He told me you'd accepted a position elsewhere and Derek was your recommended replacement. That's a lie. I know that now. He slid a paper across. This is an amended contract. We're rescinding your termination, promoting you to Chief Technology Officer, with a 20% raise. The platform will launch under your name, with full credit. And Martin? Terminated. The board will discuss pressing corporate fraud charges tomorrow. What about Derek? Reassigned to marketing. Hartley leaned forward. I understand if you don't trust data tech anymore, but I'm asking you to stay. We need people with integrity like yours. I need to think about it. Take all the time you need. That afternoon, Martin showed up at my apartment. Stupidly, I answered the buzzer. Lucille, please, we need to talk. Martin's voice crackled. I'm sorry, I lost control. Let me explain. I pressed the button. There's nothing to explain, Martin. The police have your statement. It's over. I can make this right. The CEO doesn't understand. You and I can fix this together. I'll tell him you deserve credit. 50-50. I don't want 50-50 of my own work, and I certainly don't want anything from you. Lucille, please. I'm begging you. I'll lose everything. My job, my reputation. Don't do this. Drop the charges. It wasn't a misunderstanding. You assaulted me. You tried to steal my project. I kept my voice steady. You made your choices. Now face the consequences. I said I'm sorry. What more do you want? I want you to leave me alone. Don't call. Don't come here. Don't contact me ever again. You're really going to destroy my life over one mistake? One mistake? I almost laughed. You planned this for weeks. You grabbed me and made threats. That's who you are. Fine, but you'll regret this, Lucille. I hung up and called Officer Morrison. He's at my apartment, violating the no-contact order. Through my window, I watched police arrive. Martin tried to argue, but they handcuffed him. Additional charges. Jennifer called that evening. I heard Martin showed up. Are you okay? I'm okay. Shaken, but okay. I curled up on my couch. Jen, did I do the right thing? You stood up to a bully and a thief. You protected your work. Of course you did the right thing. It doesn't feel like winning. It feels exhausting. That's because real justice is exhausting. Jennifer paused. Have you decided about Hartley's offer? I think I'm taking it. Not because I forgive data tech, but because I earned it. That platform is mine, and I want to see it launch. Good. You deserve it. 2 months later, the platform launched to industry acclaim. The tech press called it revolutionary. 3 companies tried to acquire data tech. I negotiated equity instead. Martin pled guilty to assault and harassment. He served 6 months and lost his management license. Derek quietly resigned. Patricia became my executive assistant. The platform's success changed my life. But more than that, fighting for what was mine changed who I was. I learned that standing up to injustice isn't about revenge. It's about refusing to let someone else define your worth. Martin tried to send an apology letter from prison. I returned it unopened. Some things don't deserve a response. What would you do if someone tried to steal credit for your hard work? Share your story in the comments below. And if you believe in standing up for what's right, hit that like button and subscribe for more true stories about justice and accountability.